Hey everybody, Marty Mazzori here. January 8, 2020, Wednesday. Haven't done one of these things in weeks. This is just a really quick technical look at the S&P. We're just going to look at this one chart. I'm not going to draw any fancy lines. And folks, those of you who have commented that you like these technical videos where I show you momentum and show you the patterns and the trends and so forth. Um, Sorry I haven't been coming back. Frankly, there's been nothing, literally nothing to report. I know there's been a lot to report, and that's been in other places on the blog about general conditions, geopolitics, so forth. But in terms of just technical trends, for the most part, we pretty much have the same look. This is the daily one-year chart of the S&P 500. Yes, this is a bearish upward sloping wedge pattern. That's what any technician would tell you. We are continuing to live inside there. Notice the dotted line here. That was the old trend line that got busted here. I did a video way back here and I said, you had an objective shorting position if you're a short-term trader. You had your bearish divergences. We pretty much lost the longer term one on the RSI, so I no longer have those downward sloping convergences here. You could say if it's flat, it's still bearish, although on the short-term basis, that would be a negative divergence. I think I said convergence, I mean divergence. But I said I wouldn't trade it because you may get some sell-offs, but a tweet from the top, commentary from China, what have you, clearly is got to be just killing the traders who trade these technicals on a short-term basis, and that remains the case today. This is still an upward trend. We have higher highs and we have higher lows. So forget about the wedge pattern for a moment. The S&P 500 is still what you'd call bullish trend. From a momentum standpoint, this is kind of classic. This is what markets tend to look like before they roll over, but not every time. I said here, multiple times that this could, break, through the top and we could not roll over. This is a sell signal right here. These two different colored lines changing position. Um, and then we'd have a different technical conversation. Still have the same fundamental conversation, folks, and that's what I'm going to continue to show you on the blog. So if you've been wondering, this is it. We have these divergences even more pronounced on the weekly and monthly charts. There's no sell signal until you break, strongly below a trend line. Of course, last night, I guess I should mention, we had a big sell-off. S&P futures were down over 50 points, and that would be dramatic. Of course, this morning we have the market back in the green based on how Iran's reaction or retaliation or whatever you want to call that was viewed in markets, and the president's going to speak in about a half hour. So clearly, if you look at the VIX being lower today, although it's about even now, it was notably lower a little bit ago, and the S&P higher, the market is anticipating de-escalation. Let's hope so. Thank you as always for watching and listening. Be back again very soon. Take care.